named Tom Haviland. He's something like 6 feet, 7 inches tall. He weighs nearly 400 pounds.
What?
He's insanely jacked,
What?
which you can still...
What's up, boys? Today we're going to be looking at
You need to see
Tom Haviland. Now, I've been looking at this guy on and off for quite a while, the last couple of years, and he's like, you never see his face. And he's always just training in the gym, kind of like in like a barnyard almost, and you don't know where he is or who he is really, but he is one of the, if these weights are legit, which I think they are, he is literally one of the most strong dudes I have ever come across, and I've come across a ton of strong dudes. 2012 powerlifting community was peak. Okay, Pete Rubish, Chris Hickson, Eric Lillibridge, Ernie Lillibridge Sr., Ernie Lillibridge Jr. I mean, George Lehman, the Dan Green. The list literally goes on and on and on. And it was just a crazy time. But this dude, like, this has some freak level of strength to him that I don't really understand. He's like some unknown, just brute force dude that probably wakes up and eats freaking oats and honey and then goes and hits a killer ass crazy workout in his barnyard garage. Okay, yeah, see, so I'm actually Googling him 6 months later. Tom Haviland is the most mysterious strongman. Daily Mail, January 2nd. See, he's starting to pop up a little more now. I guess it's because Joe Rogan is, you kind of see his face and his physique. Dude is literally freaking stacked. Get out of here. All right, I'm going to check out his... I didn't even know he has an Instagram. All right, well... Private? What the heck? In the pursuit of increased physical fortification, preparedness, and strength, coaching programs and jailhouse strong... Oh, interesting. She's just coaching. Dude, he's monetizing the shit out of himself. This is crazy. He's got a program. Oh, what the heck? I didn't even know this. Apparel and merchandise. Yeah, good for him, dude. Yeah, I did not even know that he was blowing up like this. That's wild. Let's try and find some more clips of him.
Haviland?
No.
Okay.
Who's that?
This guy's a real weirdo. He's a freak that lives in Australia. He does these insane
I'm learning more about him right now.
workouts. He wears like fucking flannel shirts and jeans and shit. This guy's out in the outback fucking lifting homemade weights. He's 6'5", I think, and he's 300 pounds.
God.
And just gigantic. And the fucking workouts that this guy does, there's not a goddamn chance in hell he'd pass the piss test. I bet his piss melts styrofoam. Oh, he's 6'7". Excuse me.
6'7", 300
fucking
pounds.
gigantic. The guy's so big. He's just absolutely freakishly powerful.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being 6'7", 300 pounds and ripped? Like, yeah, I mean, Brian, I see in the comments here, Brian Shaw, 6'8", 400 plus pounds. But yeah, but honestly, being ripped, yeah, I guess Brian Shaw could cut down.
Yeah, he is.
How many Brian Shaws are around?
Mexican supplements, if you know what I'm saying.
Maybe.
A little bit of that. Maybe.
Creatine.
Yeah, oh that, yeah. A lot of the stuff he does is like he carries things around a lot, which is very interesting. He does a lot of explosive training and a lot of just carrying things. Look at the size of this motherfucker. Have you ever heard of Tom Haviland?
No.
Named Tom Haviland. He's something like 6 feet, 7 inches tall. He weighs nearly 400 pounds.
What
He's
the
insanely jacked,
what?
which you can still see even though he always wears pants and a long sleeve in his more recent videos. He does not have a face after the year 2020. He performs these feats of strength that are world class. Honestly, I question how many other people in the world can do some of the things he does. And it's not just...
Well, how many fucking plates was that shit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 585. 7, 8. What's 8 plates? That's 765 plus a quarter. That's 805, 815. What the fuck, dude? 6'7", 815. Oh wait, it's a rack pull. It's a rack pull. It doesn't count.
in the world can do some of the things he does. And it's not just the circus freak movements that he's good at. Even his traditional barbell lifts are impressive. His abilities don't stop at just being strong. He also displays impressive feats of explosiveness and power, as well as conditioning. He goes on 90 with 90s every morning, which is a 90-minute hike with a 90-pound pack. You might have heard about this named Tom Haviland. He's something like
90-minute hike with a... I don't even go hiking for 90 minutes. My own body weight.
Tom Haviland guy.
Oh, yeah, that
He's
guy.
a great example of jacked as fuck, huge, and does a lot of like functional type stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is his deal?
Yeah, he's an interesting character for sure.
Yeah.
I think he's former special forces. He's
Yeah, that
he
makes
kind
sense.
of I think he used to compete in certain strength events, powerlifting potentially. There is some videos on YouTube from a long time ago, and his face is actually showing, which a lot of people don't know about. But yeah, he's like 6'8", 350 right now, I think.
Yeah, he's trying to get to 400 pounds. That was his thing.
Yeah, I think
Look, getting to 400 pounds any height is just not healthy at all for your heart. But, I mean, fuck. Some guys just don't give a shit, man. And, I mean, if you're checking everything... No, I don't care what you say. 400 pounds, that's a lot of pressure on the heart, bro. What the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4. And at 35... Bro is almost at like a 495. What the freak was he? Just hucked that in the air and caught it in his forearms.
Beautiful.
Search for squats in it. Okay, now he's walking. Yeah, cool. All right. Fuck, man. 661 bench. All right, good boy. Dude, what the freak? Literally a freak. Tom Holland. 163 pounds. Like, what the? No, dude. We're all looking at Tom Holland right now. That is insane. I got on YouTube and try to find this guy.
Welcome to the new installment of Operation Tactical Hypertrophy.
Is this him?
I'm your host, Tom, standing in for the legend Josh Bryant, who's currently with David Icke in an undisclosed location, going over all the dark and twisted conspiracies of the world. Can't wait to hear your thoughts when you get back, Josh. Okay. It's planned for just over a week, and it's taken me from 322 pounds to 327 pounds in that time.
Yeah, that's him.
I prefer to train early in the morning with as much of an empty stomach as possible, so my first meal is designed to be small and mostly liquid to help accommodate that. Meal 1 consists of 2 bananas, 30 grams of dates, 50 grams of honey, and 2 shots of espresso coffee with 300 mils of full cream milk, all blended together. Along with this, I also have 4 poached eggs eaten separately. This meal provides 1,040 calories, 43 grams of protein, 137 grams of carbs, and 40 grams of fat. The next meal gives me the overall bulk of my calories and is prepared.
Okay, now mind you guys, I don't want you guys like going into this the same way I did when I was a kid, like in my early 20s and shit, and like watching guys like this. Obviously, well, in my opinion, he's enhanced or using something. So, you know, the metabolism completely different at that point. Being on TRT at just freaking 200 milligrams a week, which is nothing, absolutely nothing in the world of using drugs, steroids, all that shit, all the different things that these guys can do. Tren. I mean, I've never even touched Tren, never will. Even that, like my digestion is just literally super soldier serum improved. Like the ability to absorb protein and everything else that I can take in and ingest, the amount of food that I can take in, my metabolism that's absolutely just gone haywire, like gone sky high, like when I was 17, 18, it is on a completely different playing field than someone who's natty. Like when I was natty, right? I went on TRT around age 31. It's only been 2 years now. Well, 3 years maybe. Oh yeah, dude, it'll be the anniversary in a few days here. I think it'll be 3 years officially. That's kind of cool. Nice. But not on 200. 200 has only been like several months. So, and I'm starting to see major benefits from that too. So, yeah, I got to say, like, when you're looking at these guys' diets and training and stuff, you cannot compare yourself as a natty at all. It's just not in the same game. Even on TRT, I can't even compare myself to this because it's a completely different world.
Together in a slow cooker to make 5 of my meals all at once. These meals are made up of, and these are all raw weights, 850 grams of white rice, 600 grams of sweet potato, 100 grams of lentils, 500 grams of broccoli, 100 grams of carrots. Once this is cooked, I add 160 grams of cooked weight ground beef to each of these 5 meals, which equals 800 grams of beef in total. I have played around with many different types of foods and combinations of foods over the years in an attempt to make the process of eating such a high volume as easy as possible. The foods I just listed are what I have found to be the best for me digestively and also very simple to prepare. As I increase my calories further in this process, I will lessen the amount of fibre through the broccoli and lentils and replace with less filling options such as more rice, cereal, sorbet, and other simple carbohydrate sources.
Good deal. I mean, the guy obviously is like eating a shit ton. So if you want to see his nutrition, I guess go and check this video out. But let's go on some training here.
I often get the old question about if you're outside of the Mumbai fish market, some rasty ass dive bar, about a baker's dozen.
Well,
Tom Haviland, an Australian strongman standing at 6'8" and weighing 346 pounds, has been hailed as a freak by UFC commentator.
Been putting up insane lifts, and just after the first time of hitting it, he didn't feel convinced. So to check if he really trying
to find more information on this guy here. Yeah, it's wild, man. 6'8", 350 plus pounds, and shredded to the bone. Truly a remarkable human being in that sense, in the physical stature and sense. Sometimes they just create literally Kratos, and it's cool to see their progress, and I hope he stays on top of all of his health and everything, and he continues to live and enjoy his life and lift heavy and lift big, and can't wait to see his progress going forwards, and if he's gonna break some world records or anything, or if he's even interested in that. Tom Haviland, go check him out, guys. Hopefully he'll accept the Instagram request. Be cool to get him on the channel sometime. See you in the next vid.